Yes, that sound means we've started recording.
I didn't even hear the sound, but it's just been a chaotic 10 to 15 minutes.
Chaotic on whose part?
It's your chaos. I mean, you're seated on like a very nice swing, is what I call a swing chair, and you put all your money in that instead of investing in some good recording equipment.
Yo, yo,
It's called the
yo,
budget for the podcast.
yo,
I'm putting
yo,
on that.
yo. I'm just being attacked on all fronts here, and yet you asked me to do this with you.
I know what's going to happen. People are going to watch this, and so the first few episodes, they'll think I'm the villain here.
But you
But little by little, your true self is going to reveal itself naturally. And then people will see you for the evil person that you are and the bully that you've been towards me.
So, why did we start this podcast?
First off, I think I have a problem with starting things, and I just always want to start things.
I know it's because you're Nigerian and everyone in Nigeria has a side hustle, like 2 or 3 side hustles.
My philosophy in life is basically like, I never want to live with regrets. It's better I know that I did it and failed than live with the regret of what if I had done it.
You and I have known each other for almost 3. It's going on 4 years, but it's about 3 years. The interesting part that I find about our friendship of almost 4 years is that we worked together, but everything was remotely. Because back then you decided you still wanted to be a Nigerian.
I'm still Nigerian. Come on. Should I bring out my banga soup right now?
The point that I'm trying to make is that we used to work together, but you were based in Nigeria. I was based in South Africa, right? And so it was the weirdest partnership in the sense that it was after all the partners together, but we did it remotely. And the only time I ever met you in the flesh was when you came for the Christmas party in South Africa. And you totally missed me that time because you spent the Christmas party with me and then you went out clubbing because that was your real self and I didn't go. And
why
you were
didn't
singing
you come to Soweto?
so, but I'm glad I didn't because in those Instagram stories, you were singing Abalene so badly. My ears were bleeding.
Did I get it or not?
And you're singing next to the notes. You're not singing on the notes is the problem.
No, when I'm posting videos next time, I'll try and post produce it and
deliberately
do some
will be
kind
at
of
Mars.
changes. No, but seriously, like when I got there, I was like, I've heard so much about Soweto and parties. Back in 06, Pori was playing, Kabza also was playing. Like I heard like that was like the sickest parties, that happened there.
I love the way Nigerians say Kabza because a lot of them like so they say Caspa. It sounds like
Wait,
Caspa.
so what's the correct pronunciation? It's Kabza, right?
Yes, Kabza. But a lot of people like from Nigeria, I've heard them call him Caspa. I just love it so much.
Also, you can't blame them because I think we're used to Kafayobes. So most times you almost want to be preempted to say caption. Back to it. I remember when leadership was telling us like, yo, be careful and stuff. And I'm like, I've heard things about South Africa, but we are the East Coast boy now. See, I'm from the streets. I don't care.
I'll remind you that there have been Lagos artists coming to South Africa with security that had guns.
But it wasn't even that bad. It was like, New York has its own, London has its own, like go to any major city.
So people will come to South Africa because they want to go on safari and see the lions and the giraffes and whatever, but they won't go into the city because they say it's dangerous, right? But people don't stop going to London, even though there's crime there. People don't stop going to New York because there's crime there. But then they're like, oh, I'm not going to go to Africa. As a South African, when you start criticizing that, I lose all my respect. All my respect is gone.
Crime and wherever violence is not geographical, it's individual. There are people who come from outside and commit crimes elsewhere. I know people that will travel elsewhere and commit crimes. I don't know people who have heard.
There are no words for you. My story is that we've only met once in person for a few hours. You ditched me to go clubbing and then you left. You went back to Nigeria at the time and we continued talking. And the funny thing is, up until today, we still talk almost every day. If not every day, at least once a week.
I need to send you invoices because I think I've done a lot of therapy, that you haven't paid for.
So
Okay,
anyway, instead of sending these 7-minute long Amapiano voice notes to each other, we decided to make this podcast because apparently we think people care about what we have to say.
I think working in the music industry, it has taught us that a lot of the songs that blow up or connect kind of like experience-based songs when people sing about their experiences. And I feel like whatever we're going through, we're not the first, we'll definitely not be the last. And just kind of like talking about it can inspire people or people get to live through their experiences. And we also can kind of find a way to better settle. Hence the name, Could This Be Home? Because I don't think it's home quite yet for me. The circumstances in which you left was different from mine. I just left and people thought I was still Nigerian.
Yeah, no, I just felt that I needed to go because the thing is, it's a dream for a lot of South Africans to be able to move out. And I think getting jobs in the music industry is really hard when they immediately start abroad.
Correct.
So I felt the opportunity to move here to still work in music. So not losing the essence of what I am and what I'm passionate about was such a dream situation that I had to go. But unlike you, you are married, you have family here. Me, I went alone with just the suitcase, the rooibos tea, and the love of God in my heart is how I came here. I don't know.
You not have the love of God in your heart.
How do you know?
Your Honor, could you please strike that statement out of the...
Can I just remind you that your second name is Pizza and you denied Jesus 3 times?
That's
right now.
If you were the one, what would you do?
So basically, you're a sellout. You're a snitch.
The game plan was, are you don't want to be followers? Are you don't want to be disciples? I was like, no. It was more of an undercover thing. I really wanted to go under the covers, and then just before he was executed, I see my personal Lord and Savior. But obviously,
you're an
he told me that.
Avenger. Do you think you're
Peter
Peter
Parker,
Quill?
come on, this Spider-Man.
You are like, when you order Spider-Man from Shein. That's who you are.
Okay, nice one. That was good. That was good.
So
That was the first job, the first successful job you've had today. So I'll give it up for you.
So this experience has been completely different for me.
Throughout the course of like the podcast, I know we'll be talking about like different things. I think a lot of like culture shock, a lot of misconceptions also. I think you'll be addressed. I've been in the country where a lot of people were like, oh, I didn't know you could speak English that well. Is that your first language in Nigeria? I'm like, yo, that is the lingua franca in Nigeria. You fucking colonized us. It's like, you should know this.
I had someone from the States ask me if we play music videos in Nigeria. I shook out of my mind, out of my soul. I never want to let my assumption that people know things ever stand in the way of the artist's career. I know how much it means to artists when they get that international recognition. So for me, not being like the frontline defense of that artist, right? I had to swallow like everything within me because I didn't want to ever jeopardize that experience for the artist.
It's just trying to educate people whenever, kind of like cure their ignorance. Some are willing to learn, some are not. I don't really blame a lot of people in the States because I always feel like Americans are like Nigerians because of the population and mass that they have and the power that they kind of embody. They always feel like this them or nothing. So lots of Nigerians behave that way. So whenever I see an American behave that way, I'll just be like, oh, it's just another day in the office.
You're a nicer person than me. I was ready to throw hands. I never expected it, but so many people are open to Afrobeats and Amapiano here. So you know House of Pianos is here? Have you heard about it? Yeah. So I haven't been. I've been having FOMO, but every time I want to go, because I'm a loser, I don't have friends. I have to go with my work colleagues, and they have lives, so I have to find a life, and then I can go. So it warms my dead heart because I'm like, that part really makes me feel like I'm at home.
Yeah. I think big thing for me is, aside from the music, I always know there are lots of Africans in diaspora, and this might be based on either education or based on search for a better living. And one thing about the African diaspora is they know where they're coming from. They know they are part of the motherland and they have something to tie into. And I was just like, yo, me leaving Nigeria and like taking that risk to come to the UK and you even going to Dubai, I think that is what's going to help, because sometimes, I'm not going to lie, even some people in diaspora can misrepresent what we are just because they don't really know the reality or really know the granular nature of what the culture is. So,
Yeah.
but when you have people like us from the continent here right now, merge that with people in the diaspora that go back home. Once you have two and two come together, I feel like it's going to be like a better representation of what we are. It's a good time. Plus, also, let's say it's one of like the best countries to be in Africa.
I mean, it's so bad though. Like we don't have electricity.
Is load
Yes,
shedding.
load
You're
shedding.
talking about
So
load shedding.
yeah,
Come to Nigeria where you go some days without no power. It's like,
I know that. I'm not saying it's not a competition. I'm not saying I know it's worse off in Nigeria,
we love to
but I'm
compete.
saying
In Nigeria, we love to
you're
compete. I mean,
exhausting,
first
honestly.
off, we won you in the African Nations Cup. We won you in the semifinals.
Oh,
So
we also beat you in the Grammys. Just remember that. And the category, correct me if I'm wrong,
who
is
wrote
like
the song? Who
99%.
wrote the song? The
I'm
song.
sure she's credited as the songwriter. It's not a Nigerian. I promise you.
Can do it.
Please, please, please stop feeling yourself that much.
Ask Tyler. She'll tell you. Tyler fucking loves Nigeria. She always has a good time when she's in Nigeria.
Oh, wait, crap. Maybe. No, wait. Wait.
Where else would you need water if not Nigeria? Have you been in the traffic? I'm sure the person that wrote that song was definitely in traffic.
Song right on Water is the same guy that wrote Don't Jealous Me, Techno, Mr. Easy.
We help people. If we can help Beyonce, why can't we help Tyler?
But you know what?
So
Just relax. The point is that a South African chick won a Grammy. Okay.
I'm very, very happy for her because I mean that was perfect fusion of Amapiano and Afrobeat. So yeah, that's what we want, more collaboration. Less fighting, more collaboration.
Wait, did you say
all of that?
No, wait, you took another off from there. Did you just say it was the perfect collaboration between Amapiano and Afrobeats?
Commercially, yes. Sonically,
Commercially, it
maybe
had
not.
pop. Yeah, see, I was about to say, sonically, it had a lot of pop elements in it. A lot of pop.
Yeah, the percussions actually have some Afrobeat element there, even down to the writing of the lyrics. Yeah, definitely. The arrangement might be more pop leaning, but still, come on. The bouncing on the beats, that is how we
Why?
deliver.
You know what? There are a lot of things that I'll give you credit for. I'm not going to allow you to take this. Please, can you just leave Tyler alone? Please, I beg.
Love you, Tyler. Anywhere you are right now, get well. I know she had to call up her tour. I was super excited to watch her in London. Truth or Dare is the preferred Truth or Dare to water. It's like I fucking love that song.
Do you
And I know
know
she's
do you know
going to
how to
be a
do
big
the
star.
dance? You know the dance.
Stop it. Wait, it's really
I'm
dance for Truth or
asking. Yes. You don't spend enough
What's
time
it?
on TikTok.
Yeah. Come on. Give us the dance, Niquita.
I have many talents in life. Dancing is not one of them.
Yes, you're always hounding artists and creators. Do the dance, deliver the video, consistent, post 2 to 3 times a day. The audience wants it.
I am not the actor. I am not the dancer. I am Martin Scorsese. I am Steven Spielberg. I'm the person that's coming up with the thoughts. Don't ask me to execute. I direct. That's what I.
I mean, truth be told, I rarely, admit to whatever you say, but yeah, you actually good at, directing and actually good
Yeah,
at
because let me just remind you, you started making Instagram reels. And the one Instagram reel I saw of you, I promise you, don't lie. don't just tell the truth for once, right? Please try and tell me you didn't put your phone on the escalator to take content of you walking up. Please, no, because how else did you shoot that? Why? No, and from that angle, please don't lie to me. Did you put your phone on the escalator so that you get the shot of you walking up?
I played the fifth. I played the fifth. I won't be answering that question. I need legal representations.
You must make quality content.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely. Like you're, if not for anything, you should be patient zero sometimes. You can't be telling artists a different thing. They follow you on social and see something else. And then whatever you're saying, you take bullshit. I don't know how long we've been on this right now, but for some reason, I feel maybe we'll end this and we'll feel like, yo, we ended didn't record it properly or sound is fuck or something. But it's the first one. And that's why I wasn't really bothered. I've not had a haircut in like
That's
2
why you look
weeks.
crusty as hell. Crusty.
Yeah, like I didn't say let me get a podcast mic because I think with starting things up, you want it to be as raw as it is first. Because I feel like at the end of the day, it's all about the content and what we have to say rather than how it looks. And then hopefully, as we progress, we'll find a way to
You'll
look
have a
fine.
bath beforehand. You'll make sure you moisturize your face. I know. Because you decided because this is the first one, you're not going to make an effort. I got it. I got it.
No,
I
no,
got it. For me, when I moved, I always wanted like a how-to manual. A lot of the things that I'd watch online made it look very pretty. Like, Habibi, come with me to Dubai. And everything looks so amazing. And don't get me wrong, Dubai is an amazing place. But I've really struggled to adjust. I never want to forget where I'm from. I never want to forget the fact that I'm South African, that, we have real challenges.
And hopefully one of these days, sometime in my life, I'll have a very dope background as you do over there. Because that background is just sick. I feel so jealous.
We are hopefully going to do this in person one day. Like hoping.
Yeah.
Because like,
Hopefully
you're basically my pen pal. That's what you are.
Sort out your visa.
Do you know I don't have a couch in my apartment and you want me to have a Schengen visa?
What I used to do that for?
I'm
Down, stand up.
I'm going to end this recording now. Otherwise, it's going to be 3 hours long of just us arguing. And they're going to actually think that we hate each other. And you know what? I'll never give you a compliment. But you know what? I don't hate you.
It's so hard. Even not to give a compliment is so hard. You can feel the words choking you right there. And I hope it chokes you and you die.